During this portion of the Troy STAR program, educators who speak English as a second language have the opportunity to network with other teachers across the nation. They also can add new methods to their lesson plans. The annual festival takes place in Pietrasanta, Italy, where these Troy students will have an opportunity to embrace international culture and also sharpen their skills with master classes taught by world-renowned artists. With such fair weather rolling into this weekend, Troy Fest is off to a tremendous start here on the square in downtown. Troy locals have been able to enjoy delicious food while supporting local artists and small businesses. Incoming freshmen got the chance to network with their future peers this afternoon during the browse session at Impact Orientation. Troy University's student-led organizations gathered to welcome the future Trojans and to provide more information about what they have to offer. Troy Fest brought many art lovers into downtown Troy this weekend. Artists from across the state of Alabama had their opportunity to not only showcase their artwork, but to celebrate all artists throughout Troy's history.
Troy Fest is held in honor and memory of Gene Lake, who is a folk artist, and the Gene Lake Art Festival is held at the Pike Pioneer Museum for many years. This is our 19th year on the downtown square.
With such fair weather rolling into this weekend, Troy Fest is off to a tremendous start here on the square in downtown. Troy locals have been able to enjoy delicious food while supporting local artists and small businesses.
We were absent a year for COVID. Last year we were able to have our festival, but we still saw a decreased crowd. One, we didn't have good weather, and two, people still weren't completely comfortable coming in crowds. And this year that is not the case. We are seeing record number crowds, record numbers of people enjoying the festival, and it is such a wonderful thing to see.
Attendees were not the only ones excited to take in the culture of the festival. Vendors were also eager to display their talent. One former student of the Hall School of Journalism brought an array of clay earrings she makes by hand.
This is my second year being an artist here, so I have really enjoyed myself being out here. It's a beautiful day. Last year we had rain. We've had a lot of people come up to our booth, and I'm really excited to be a vendor here. I started 3-4 years ago, right before the pandemic, so it was just something as a stress relief from my day-to-day job. My husband said, "You're making too many earrings for yourself. It's time to sell them to people now." So I started doing that, and actually during COVID and during the quarantine it kind of picked up. I will say that it's kind of my main goal every year is to at least do Troy Fest. I do have a website, I do have Instagram and Facebook, but you know, the 9-to-5 job does kind of take away from it sometimes, so I always make sure that I'm ready for Troy Fest.
My favorite part about Troy Fest is the artists. These artists have become like family to us. We have artists that we celebrate their family milestones with. We have artists that have retired from going to festivals that we've been able to celebrate, and these artists really are family to us, and I enjoy seeing them each year.
This year's festivities rounded out on Sunday afternoon with more food, art, and entertainment. More information about next year's Troy Fest can be found at troyfestarts.com.
More than anything, yeah. Say I love you.
Women empowering women. Those are the words best used to describe the Women's Summit that happened on Thursday night. Female speakers from varying backgrounds shared their encouraging words to their audience. The annual Women's Summit put on by Troy's Miss Elite Society and the Sparkle Mentoring Club encourages women to be true to themselves. This year's theme was Gracefully Broken, a reminder to all women that life's tribulations keep us grounded in who we are.
Gracefully Broken basically means being okay with being not strong all the time. It basically means it's okay to be your true self and to be able to heal from those things that hurt you in the past.
After enjoying a heartfelt gospel tune, attendees had the opportunity to listen to inspiring and emotional stories from Troy students and alumni. These women gave their own definition of what gracefully broken means and offered their advice on how to embrace it.
Just understanding that trials and tribulations come and just having that faith that God will carry us through is the main moral story behind being gracefully broken, trusting the process and trying to find hope when we're hopeless, or having faith that that second wind will come through when we're tired. I feel the kind of impact that it will have, it will give people a sense of hope that nothing lasts forever, good or bad, and just understanding that those moments where we're at our lowest are meant to elevate and push us.
In sharing these experiences, the two organizations hope to uplift women in their times of transformation and growth. The message behind this summit is rooted in positivity and personal healing. All participating speakers promoted this while adding their own personal flair.
I want women to basically understand that you don't always have to be the strong friend. You don't always have to be there for everybody else. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say no, I need some time. I need some time to myself. I need some time to be left alone to deal with the things that I'm going through. Use your voice, be open, be loud. They say women are supposed to be seen and not heard, but in this new generation and this time today, we have to be heard.
Information about upcoming events can be found on social media like Instagram and Facebook. Savannah Sapp, Troy TrojanVision News. Students are not the only ones embracing Chinese culture this week. The Troy Star program also provides teacher sessions which equip educators with strategies for classroom management. During this portion of the Troy Star program, educators who speak English as a second language have the opportunity to network with other teachers across the nation. They also can add new methods to their lesson plans. Co-director of the program, Dr. Iris Zhu, leads the sessions each day. She provides these leaders with effective ways of teaching the Chinese language to future students.
For me, I think this is the unique experience here because it's everything similar when I was studying in China as a student.
Dr. Zhu uses the behavior and activity of flocks of geese to help demonstrate the importance of teamwork.
Today we have a class with Dr. Xu and we learn what is the teamwork. I'm so surprised because why the language class or teaching program we learn teamwork first. The teamwork is really important for every independent the person. So we need to work together to help our student.
During their time at Troy Star, teachers will walk away with more than just lesson plans. Making connections is just as valuable as the lessons taught in their classes.
It's a good opportunity for me to get to know the teachers around the country, and as it's supposed to be in my school district. That's what I really, really want to take away, build a network and get to know Dr. Xu, Dr. Feng, use them as the resources.
More information about the camp and its activities can be found at troy.edu/TroyStar. It is not unusual to hear cheering in the Trojan Arena. However, this week there is a lot more cheering going on than you would hear at a basketball game. Kaylee Wright shows us why. WNBA star Brittany Griner pleaded guilty today inside a Russian courtroom to drug charges. The United States says she is being wrongfully detained. Troy alumna Melanie Newman has made broadcasting history as the first female to accomplish a number of sports broadcasting milestones. However, when a play-by-play announcer sits down in front of a microphone, they never know who might be listening. CBS's Steve Hartman goes on the road with a trailblazing broadcaster. Monday's shooting in Highland Park, Illinois, north of Chicago, also injured more than 30 people. Authorities claim the suspect confessed after his arrest. Robert Cremo III made a virtual court appearance yesterday. Troy's Department of Theater and Dance is giving children a chance to get creative this week as a part of the summer spotlight camps offered by the department. Downtown Troy was packed with art and artists this weekend as Troy Fest took over the downtown square, giving residents the chance to experience a variety of art and artwork while having some community-based fun. Both houses of Congress are addressing the issue of abortion today in the wake of last month's Supreme Court ruling overturning Roe v. Wade.